All right, another edition of Rizzo and Jeff FM Unfiltered. Our new schedule, Jeff.
Yeah.
I like this.
You like it? You know what? I think you're looking ahead to the weekend. You say to yourself, you know what?
Yeah.
The Pampa can just Pampa when the weekend comes.
You're right.
And I think that's a good call on your part.
I think that, also, I think that if we do this every day, I think that people have had a lot of just radio. I think that maybe just at this time, it's just time to just have a little fun, just a little laughter, a little levity, right?
Yeah, look. So I drive around. I had to get, Teddy his little dog food today. And I take a listen to the radio, and it's a painful experience.
It is.
And you feel bad because when you listen to it, you say to yourself, man, come on, where's the preparation? What are we doing here? We're just going on. We're shooting the shit. Is that all we're doing here?
Going on and shooting the shit's one thing, but when I hear so much stuff like original comedy and just all kinds of stuff. So, I think this Monday through Thursday thing is good. It also benefits, PCHO
Sure.
And our friends at Upstate Pro Wrestling, which is really cool because we're kind of combining something with them this weekend, which we'll talk about. But it's interesting. I wanted to start the discussion out because I'm embarrassed. Because the lady was trimming and grooming my beard.
Okay.
And you texted me earlier and said, I have a surprise. I'm going to give it to you and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, cool. And I was going to give you a surprise. So she's trimming my beard and all this stuff. And we have a lifetime supply of Blue Chew. You know that.
Blue Chew comes to our house.
It does.
And I got to tell you, there's got to be somebody at the USPS
yeah.
that thinks that we are trafficking
broken dick medicine?
Dick medicine, right?
Yeah.
Dick pills.
Yeah.
And because so many come, and you know that, and they come in a discreet package.
They come in very discreet package. Yeah, Blue Chew. If you'd like to sponsor Blue Chew, we're all about it. We have so much.
They do a great job
of
it.
They do.
But at some point, I don't think that...
Can it stop? Will it stop? Does it stop? Will we move? Will it stop? The Blue Chew stop?
Look, I don't think that anybody told them that it was all over for us there, and the Blue Chew. But you have, I think. So, am I looking at that right now?
So here, this is why I wanted to start. I'm a little embarrassed because. So I'm getting my beard trimmed, and as you are walking out,
because you can't do that on your own as a grown man.
Well, no, she just does it better.
Okay.
I think she does it better. It's it's like kind of a bonding experience. She's like, how dogs lick each other. She does my beard.
Okay.
So
did she lick you while she was doing it?
Well, maybe 7 times or so. But I'll say this: I was extremely embarrassed because I stand up and I don't even think about it. And as you're walking by, she screams, "Why is there Blue Chew in the bed?"
Right.
And I'm like, Blue Chew in the bed. Now these pockets are, I guess they suck.
Well, it was quite the bellow. She bellowed.
It was a Blue Chew bellow.
Yeah.
It was and the thing is it was embarrassing for me because again, you said I have something for you. And so what I was going to say when you gave me whatever it is that you were going to give me, I was going to give you Blue Chew, this is the pill, the Blue Chew, the right here. It's probably there you go, the Blue Chew. So now it's like, she's screaming and you're screaming that like, oh, Blue, because the Blue Chew, it's like the universal gift.
Why did you think that was a funny gift? Did you think that was silly? It was some goosery?
It was goosery.
Right.
That's all it was.
Okay.
I just wanted to be like, oh yeah, well, whatever your smart ass gift is, here's a penis.
Well, I can promise
here's some broken dick pills.
I can promise you that my gift that is sitting to the left-hand side of me right now,
okay,
is better than that.
Well, and she says it was stunning. See that she says it's stunning, but I can tell you, you know what? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
The two of these might coincide, actually.
Blue Chew,
the Chew, and the gift that I got. Now you got to decide: do you want the gift now, or do you want it a couple of minutes down the road?
I'll tell you, I want it a couple of minutes down the road. I want people to like and share. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what, Mike? Maybe the Blue Chew just moves with me. Because I have these packages. and they are stuffed in a bin in my closet. And I must have 6 or 8 of them, just boxes of Blue Chew. And they come at whatever time of the month. And so, I
random times too. It's not
do.
as if there's like a direct date where they show up.
Right.
I mean, you'll just pop in on like a random Wednesday,
and penis pills,
and there's penis pills. Yeah.
So again, she ruined my gift. So it is what it is. It's fine. I guess it wouldn't have been as funny. Maybe it was better because maybe you wouldn't have thought it was as funny. Maybe you would have been like, "That's a weak gift." If I was like, well, here's some Blue Chew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess I'll leave it there.
No, put it there. I'm not a pill guy.
I get you. I get you.
And it still works for me. So it's not a necessity for me at the moment. But, there's gentlemen out there that could really use it. And there's plenty of it to go around.
Well, there's plenty. And, listen, there might be a day. I don't know if there's an expiration, but maybe in 15, 20 years, maybe it's not working so well for me or you. I'm a diabetes guy. Who knows? Maybe we'll just hoard it. I mean, we're giving it away. I actually gave... You know who I gave a pack of Blue Chew to? Daddy Jeff.
Did you really?
I did.
Where is he using it at?
I don't know, but I actually would like the follow-up on that.
When did you give it to him?
So,
I give him ham and chicken parm.
Do you remember when we brought the ham downstairs, right?
Last week,
right?
Okay.
So in that bag, when you said grab some waters, we put waters in there, I threw in some BC.
Now, is this something between the two of you or did you just do it just because it's a random pill? Because we can't have Daddy Jeff walking around with a stiff peg all over Rochester, and you just screwed with him.
I'm thinking maybe Daddy Jeff just has a hard-on all day, and maybe he goes, guys, you gave me my penis, it won't go down.
Right. So he's on Avenue C, and he's rock.
He's on Avenue C, and he's Arthur Shawcross in 1989.
Good luck.
Speaking of, by the way, I haven't... Did he miss it at the bottom of the bag? I would have thought that he would have thanked me for the Blue Chew. I gave him two whole packets of Blue Chew.
He tends to disappear. The last time I gave him the parm.
The chicken parm. What's up, Barry? How you doing? Make sure you're liking and sharing the video. Thank you for the stars, everyone. Go ahead.
Hello, parm. I had a quick conversation with him.
Okay.
And then he got, I got some Tupperware. If you ever go, you go into Wegmans. Sometimes in the front they go, oh, there's Tupperware. I see Tupperware. I get Tupperware.
Yep.
Make sure that I'm gonna hook him up with it.
Yep.
And then he just randomly spun around.
Really?
And just left.
So he spun. He's out.
Spun and then he's gone.
Really?
With the parm in hand.
Listen, I just thought that maybe he would, maybe have mentioned the gift. I mean, he maybe thought it was candy. They look like sweet tarts. I will say this though, they come in a thing that says Blue Chew, so you have to open it.
Right. So it's like a black package. I think
it's a black pack. It's a black package. Right. So I maybe he sold it. Maybe one of his friends, he says, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe what it is maybe he could be our dealer. Maybe we could deal Blue Chew.
Yeah, I don't think I want to travel down those avenues with things. It's a great idea.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And I know you're thinking out loud at the moment. But that one I think I'm gonna pass on.
Speaking of pass, I'd like to just say that there's so much going on, and just quickly, because we are a show that's an escape, and there's levity and there's laughter. But I mean, the crazy shit that's going on in Israel is insane.
It's horrendous.
I've always maintained that it's going to come down to this big coup de grace, and I hope that everyone, Israel's got a lot of great weapons. I hope they take care of this fast, but this is getting crazy. Just all this shit.
Yeah. Well, look, there's no place for terrorism in the world.
No.
And that's what's happening over there. I mean, we're seeing stuff that is that's pretty disgusting, like ISIS type stuff, where we're chopping off heads and things of that nature. And I think just me personally, and this is just my belief. I think it's time that we might have to head over, and I think we're on our way.
Do you think so?
We do. Joe was talking today. I think we're on our way over, and I think the problem we're gonna have to deliver a big hammer over there in Hamas, and I think it's. It's a rough go.
Listen, they're an organization. I think, if we come down there, we drop the hammer. I mean, look, whatever your political affiliations is, I think that that's such a delicate dance, and I just feel so bad for
Rizzo,
the people.
They're like executing elderly people,
And
handicapped
kids,
people,
I know,
children.
I know.
I don't even want to look at Twitter. I was just looking at videos today, and it was just like breaking my heart. And I was just sitting there trying to like pull it together. So I think we're at a point where we don't have a choice. I think
we go in, whoop some ass, roll out.
You got it.
Well,
I think that's where we're headed.
I think our thoughts and prayers, obviously, with them and Israel and everyone. Just war sucks. I think so. We try to talk a little levity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Talk a little penis pills. And yesterday, you know what? I will say this. Our friends at PCHO, we appreciate them sponsoring this video. Our friends at Upstate Pro Wrestling, we're going to be doing something cool with them. But I did get an interesting text. I won't say from who. But the text today read, people were a little offended at your Rosie conversation, specifically tit sweat.
Okay.
I believe it was tit sweat.
So that was the deep issue.
The deep issue was boob sweat.
Okay.
So I had to kind of go,
You had to massage.
I had to massage it. I had to, work with one of our many friends and partners, and I had to tell you, I was a little upset about it. I thought to myself, of all the things we talk about, tit sweat, I didn't think that was going to be the issue.
Well, it's surprising, and I don't understand what offends people so much when it comes to the sex life of Rosie O'Donnell. It's something that really stuns people, and it shakes them to their core.
It made them quake in their boots.
And they just, you take one listen to it, and the conversation is about Rosie and sex, and everything just changes. It's just like, it's.
Do you think
like somebody stole your purse?
Yeah, that's
right?
it. Or somebody kicked your dog.
Right.
And I think I've only faced this kind of vitriol.
We did it here on the
in
radio.
This town.
We got it, yeah.
I've only faced this kind of hate in this town. Like, I never understood, I get that we're kind of, you might say we might be space cadets, right? You might say, hey, there's some weird shit going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just...
Right. But the sexual life of Rosie O'Donnell seems to be something that triggers a lot of anger within people.
It's
and
angst.
I don't get it. Why?
Like Mike Bromley, you just tuned in. Why?
Why,
right?
Mike?
Kim, why?
Kim,
why? Is it a Rochester thing? Baby hands, why?
Rosie presents. Is that a problem?
Why?
You walk into a room, she's on all fours. Do you have an issue? Who cares?
You're the least offensive duo. It's all jokes. I'm a woman with tiny tits. And I say the sweat convo is A-OK. There now, a woman has okayed it, so you're all good. So I guess if you have tiny tits...
Okay.
And again, it wasn't even about that. I think it was actually about boob sweat.
Okay, because Rosie has floppies.
Oh, she's got. I don't.
Can you just Google? I need a
her breast.
I need a chest.
Rosie's
look.
breast.
I need a Rosie chest look. Okay.
All right, hold on. Right. Rosie O'Donnell.
And I'm sorry that this has.
Let me see if I do people. Rosie O'Donnell bikini. Bikini. Let me tell you,
no shot that happens.
You don't think I find Rosie in a bikini?
No chance. Not one.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? How about this? I got some legs. I got her with her girlfriend. Okay. I'll find her in a bikini.
Is she in a bikini?
I'll find her. Is this her? No, that's...
No, that's...
I don't even... Is that Suzanne Summers?
No chance that's Suzanne
Hold
Summers.
on. This is a
Suzanne Summers plus Golden Corral.
Okay, hold on. So let's see. We got Rosie here on a boat. She's in a
fully
bikini.
Clothed at all times.
She's with her bikini-clad girlfriend. Here we go. All right. So I'm trying to get Rosie jugs. We're trying to find. What's up, Ray? How you doing? What's up, Mike? How you doing? What's up, L. Jeffrey? That I gotta. Well,
she does all right.
It's not bad.
Rosie does okay.
I'm trying to find Rosie O'Donnell. Okay, you know what? We can look at the legs. All right. So I'm looking at Rosie's legs. Is it because? But my question is, why does it bother? Like, here's Mama June. Like, I got Mama June cleavage.
You know, look.
Right?
Was that Rosie over there? She's got the inner lumpies.
These?
She's got the inner lumpies.
Are you talking about her chest?
No.
These here. I'm sorry. Here.
Is that her on the left-hand side?
Yes. This is both Rosie. We got Rosie with no pants on, but I can't find a chestless Rosie.
Rosie D. Pants, she's got inner lumpies. So the inner
inner
lumpies right here, they come together.
Okay. Oh, you mean the rub when they rub? The fat rub.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
And it makes for a stinky, and it's...
So you're saying when we talked about this stuff, do you think that people were just like, it was so fun? Like, because I'll tell you what, when I listen to what's going on here, we're talking to people, and again, it's an important issue in the news. A 10-minute conversation about what's going on with Hamas, that's fine.
Sure.
40 minutes and then some comedy friggin' bits.
It's okay.
That's one thing. I would be more interested to know if you'd go nose deep into Rosie, and it seemed to really upset somebody. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess I just have to apologize.
Look. My apologies. Anytime,
you.
And I think maybe we should have learned this lesson a long time ago. Like I said, anytime Rosie and her sexual deviance becomes a conversation, it really seems to just aggravate somebody. There's at least one person that just can't stand the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is a sexual being.
And you know what? She's allowed to be. How's that? She's allowed. Whoopi, she's allowed.
Whoopi. Yeah.
Okay, Mama June.
Yeah.
She's allowed.
That's one smelly room.
She's allowed to have sex. Whoopi, Rosie, and Mama June, a three-way, right? She's allowed. Let me tell you something, though. I have a picture because we were looking at Rosie cleavage. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for sending stars. Appreciate it. We love you guys. I Googled Rosie O'Donnell bikini to make a point because Jeff and I had to apologize for maybe offending somebody talking about Rosie boob sweat. Sorry about that.
By the way, people's boobs sweat.
It's a thing.
My boobs sweat.
My boobs sweat. 50% of the people in this world have boobs, and they sweat.
Right.
I was talking to Baby Ann. She told now look at these boobs. Now we're taking a look at Mama June. All right. Now Mama June Shannon, crack addict, Honey Boo Boo's mom. What do you think about her? I want to pull this up, make this a big pic here. All right, I want you to look at this picture.
Zoom in on
that. Wait a minute. Do I have Rosie titties? Whoa. I didn't mean to click on this. Hold on. I got Rosie cleave. I have Rosie O'Donnell cleavage here. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. And
by the way, is that something for sale?
Excuse me.
Is the photo for sale?
Excuse me. There is a picture of Rosie O'Donnell with cleavage for $12 on sale right now on the Getty Images library. It is bathing suit top #TikTok you don't stop Rosie bare chest.
I gotta tell you, I didn't expect those puppies.
You know what,
There's
though?
Some unexpected pumps.
They're unexpected, but can I tell you something? I have a feeling that they're lopsided. Yeah, I'm going to try to blow this up, and I'm going to show the audience.
I think it's how she's sitting.
Hold on. I don't believe so. I'm going to tell you something, Jeff. I think. Hold on. I got to do. How do we do magnification here? Let me try something. Oh yeah, here we go.
You're saying Rosie's got loppies?
I'm telling you, she's got loppy floppies. Give me one sec. Here we go. All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff and I, we had to apologize to a friend, an advertiser, a sponsor. We won't name them here, but apparently our Rosie boob sweat talk really upset some people. Right. So we just decided to take a look at some of Rosie's tits. We finally found them.
I didn't expect this to come tonight. This is, I didn't expect this to be happening at the moment. This is very surprising. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty shocked.
I'm going to show everyone watching. Okay, and I know it takes a while for people to get on here. I'm going to show everybody watching because we had over 1,000 people tune in and tune out just last night. I'm going to show you a picture of Rosie's cleavage, and I want you to tell me, is this too much? $12. Is $12 too much for this picture? Hold on. I might have to zoom out just a little bit.
You better calm down with that pic.
All right. Oh, shit. I got to tell you, dude. All right, so this is $12. from the Getty Image Library. Hold on. I got to be careful. I got a lot of cords. Oh, I got to move the wiener whistle and the blue chew. Hang on.
$12 for the flunks.
All right, hang on. Ready? Now, I want you to look at that.
This is an adult conversation we're trying to have here.
No. This is a serious conversation, Jeff. Now, this picture I found for sale for the Getty Image Library. This is Rosie O'Donnell in a bathing suit in Turks and Caicos, $12. You paying it? What do you think about it? Look at because I know that it lags behind.
Look. Here's the thing.
Hey, Lori.
I think 12 Fazools, not too bad.
12 Aussies, right?
12 Aussies, because you know what? You get the picture. You get it licensed.
You
put it on a tee.
Okay.
Right? And then you wear that tee around, or like a hoodie.
But see, do you own said picture if you purchase it?
Yes.
I don't know. So I could buy this for $12 and we could make T-shirts.
We could make T-shirts.
I could own this.
You could own this. So you go out to hang out with your buddies at,
push this
a
forward.
football game, right?
Okay.
So say you hang out with Uncle Sam.
Okay.
Uncle Sam, what do you think he would say? What would his phrase be if he saw that?
Oh, well, something we can't say.
Right. But, you wear that around at like an Eagles game or something of that nature, or a Bills game. People are talking.
So, Lori, Nathan, a bunch of people that are just tuning in, do me a favor. Take a picture. I just want you to take a snapshot. I got to turn my computer around in just a second here. We've come across a picture of Rosie O'Donnell for sale. Okay? $12. We own the picture. We own the thumbnail. We own it. Is it worth it? Look at her cleavage. She's a little lopsided here. Okay, I don't know how they found her.
Maybe
in a
she's
bikini.
leaning to the left.
She's not leaning, Jeff.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to turn around. I want you to look. She's not leaning. We've had it turned around. I just want people's opinions. And this all started because somebody was offended that the Rizzo and Jeff show talked Rosie O'Donnell boob sweat. So look, this is a great picture. I got to tell you, this might be worth every dollar of that $12. But hold on. Right here. I mean, $12. Maybe we do a fundraiser. In
that moment, she looks.
She's got her teeth out. She's very sexual here.
She looks like she's had a good night out.
Right.
Okay.
Oof.
And it was possible that all kinds of nasty things were done to her.
Well, and that's the thing. Look, the hair's. Look, you got the hair up here. Look, she's disheveled. She's got no lipstick on. No. Do you see she's got this? But look, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Jeff. Any woman will tell you.
You got to have lips to put lipstick on.
Any woman will tell you, see, this is a thick, rosy jug. She's starting to get age spots. This is a push-up. I promise you.
She doesn't just push up one jug.
If you ask any women, all the women watching.
One jug's a push-up?
Listen, women. Isn't there one boob bigger than the other? A lot.
Oh, I know that for sure, but,
Van Natter, most are lap-sided. Mike says, no way would you go in on that purchase? You're out of your fucking mind. Boobs are also uneven usually. She ain't leaning. Forget NFTs. The futures market is rosy photos. Now, see, I got to, look.
I like how you think, Mike. You're a forward thinker, so that's a good thing.
You know what? And that's why I think he's the guy who suggested that we partner with Upstate Pro Wrestling and PCHO for Brawl at the Mall 5 on Friday, which is going to be exciting because they're going to be doing a 50-50 thing, and half the money goes to one of you guys who show up, but the other half's going to go as a donation to PCHO. It's a couple hundred Fozzies, which I could buy a shit ton of Rosie O'Donnell pictures with, by the way.
Yeah, and we will. Possibly with some of that. But, look, Upstate Pro Wrestling, like we talk about it all the time, and PCHO, it's a perfect combination. It just shows that everybody locally coming together in the community doing something pretty awesome.
So, again, shout out to PCHO and our friends at Upstate Pro Wrestling. Just a quick message from Nick because we are, 1 day away. Was today the 8th or the 9th? Today's the 8th. 2 days away from World Homelessness Day. And we are going to, tomorrow, Marshall Street and Salinas, everybody, $1 of every beer sold goes to fight homelessness.
Make sure to follow PCHO on all socials. You can also subscribe to our newsletter and check out our Facebook by clicking on the link inside of the video or underneath this podcast. Now, back to the show.
Well, thank you. And I have to tell you, coming up in a couple minutes, we have our friend I think it's INF or INF that he's got that wrestling promo. But I think if you're not doing anything, come out, hang out. I think, maybe we show up. Maybe we support not only Upstate Pro Wrestling, but PCHO. So I'm actually, excited about it. Steve, what's going on? Thank you. We appreciate it. Let's see. Better than Gold Bond is monkey butt powder?
Okay, well, look,
What?
Listen.
Are we talking about Rosie's tits?
Listen.
What's happening, Eric?
Let's not go that deep with Rosie yet. All right, I have no problem.
Do you think she powders her tits?
Yes.
Do you think she powders her tits?
I think she goes baby powder, no talc.
No talc. Baby powder, no talc.
Got to be careful with the no talc.
I am curious, for the women watching, do women powder their chest? I know as a man, sometimes I have to powder. I'm sure you have to powder, right?
Sure, you powder. And once in a while, I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been hitting a little bit of deodorant down there once in a while.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Do you, underneath?
I just, I have a separate one.
You have a separate?
That I use just for that situation.
How does that work out? I never even thought about that.
It works out beautifully.
Ball deodorant.
Yep, I have a good, sensitive skin one that I go down there with, and it's quality material.
So it started. Baby Hands brought up my balls and Gold Bond. Okay, so that's where that came from. But women powder their girls, men powder their boys. Okay. Jeff, tell me more about this this little secret. So let me get this straight. I mean, and so I guess I'm not the only one. So where did you find out about the deodorant, and is it under the balls? Is it on the sides? Like is it fragrance free? What is this?
I'm going to tell you where where this became an issue.
Okay.
Living in Florida.
Oh,
and you know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you live in Florida, and I spent the latter part of 8 years in Florida.
Yeah.
There's nothing like the sweat that happens in Florida.
Oh my God!
Maybe Texas is pretty close.
Yeah.
But you have to be in total control of all your faculties.
Okay.
When you're there.
Okay.
So I tried many different, types of things. The powder.
To stop the sweat.
The baby powder.
Right.
All of it. You want to make sure that you're okay
Yes.
on all facets.
And
the biggest secret of them all, if you can put it here, why can't you put it there?
let me take it a step further. I've never heard of anyone, deodoranting their balls. I think
not that I'm a barn animal by any stretch.
No, but I mean, what would be the percentage? Like, is it just if you're going out, or if it's hot? Like, when do you?
Yeah, less now.
Okay,
less now. But during the summertime and stuff like that, I don't like the stick.
Okay,
I'm not a stick guy.
You're not a stick guy. Okay, so Steven says the Army, they would use Gold Bond powder. Afghanistan sweat is something else. Talk about monkey butt. So
yeah, I'm sure.
I will say this.
That is the desert.
The only thing that I could compare it to, and I'm not saying, and thank you for your service, Steve, we were in Dallas, and I have never felt so fucked up and so hot and so uncomfortable as I did. My balls, my underarm, just everything was just terrible.
Just complete disgust at all times when you're there.
It was gross.
You're not comfortable.
No.
At any time.
No.
When you're in Texas.
No.
You walk outside. You have to think before you walk outside, because it's a mental preparation. Just knowing that if you're not prepared, every part of you is going to be soaking wet. Now,
see, thank you, Ray. Thank you. What is it? I didn't just see there was somebody else. Sorry. Thank you to everyone who's sent some stars. Make sure you're sharing this video. I really appreciate it. We're talking about, I guess we kind of went from rosy tits to sweating to Jeff with this secret thing with his balls. Let me throw something at you. Have you ever heard of ball Botox?
I have heard of that.
But
here's the thing. I don't like to dance the dance when we're heading down there.
So you're saying you don't like needles near the guy?
So, when we get down there,
Okay.
I think that if you start to play games,
Okay.
I had a buddy that I worked with in
Yeah.
Florida,
Okay.
and he had a big sweat issue, and he danced he did a little Botox in the armpits, things of that nature.
Okay.
But when you start to head down in that direction, you can't play too many games down there. For sure.
So you wouldn't do it out of fear of losing feeling, or you just don't.
Anything. It just feels like a scary situation. You're a slip away.
Because, see, Baby Hands has been encouraging me to go Scrotox. She's been encouraging me to do underarm. I sweat. I'm a diabetic. By the way,
I'm fat. I sweat.
Right, we all do.
Right.
We're getting older.
Yeah.
And by the way, went to the doctor today. I want to tell you about that. Crazy, by the way. I was like the youngest in the doctor. I was probably like 40 years. But I was told Scrotox, and I've been doing a little research about it, and I'm 50-50 on it.
Yeah. You should be more 90-10, and 10 meaning now she's saying that she has talked about Botox under the arms and in the areas well, that helps with
sweat
for sure. And it also helps with like migraines and things of that nature. But I surely wouldn't. I ain't. Yeah, you just,
So, but see, here's the thing. Will it unwrinkle? Because I think part of the allure of the balls is that they wrinkle. So I don't want flat ironed balls.
Right. I think.
You know what I mean? Like, that would be my concern with that, right?
Wrinkles the look when you head down there.
Is it not the look?
I think
it's the look.
It goes with it.
It goes. If you had iron straight balls, would that not freak a woman out? I feel like that would freak anyone going out. If I looked at my balls and
there was no form, no anything.
They were just like
you would
starched.
think something's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you.
What is she worried about that for?
So I think what it was is she accidentally discovered the ball Botox on Instagram. I think she was saying something about the Botox. And then I understood that to mean maybe I should get ball Botox. And I just, because there is nothing worse than the penis sweating.
I know. Sweetheart, you're down there a couple days a week. You get it done. You close your eyes. All right? You make it happen and you move along.
I don't know if it's that.
But I think that it's the, what do you call it? The je ne sais quoi.
The je ne sais quoi.
It's a part of the allure when you head down there.
To know if it's
you need the wrinkles.
Sweaty. The wrinkles are totally
the wrinkles
part
are
of
everything.
The wrinkles are
it's
everything.
Like the Mona Lisa.
It is.
Right.
If there's no wrinkle,
right.
There's no point in going down. Shrinkage or not, if you don't have wrinkly balls, there is no point.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. 100%.
I'm with you on that. If you're a smooth testy,
it's
can't hang with you.
You can't. Can't hang.
Right.
I don't even want any parts of you. I want nothing to do with you. Right. Interesting. I wanted to ask you how. Let's see. Yeah, don't even talk about uneven boobs when you guys are stuck with balls. Listen, I'm with you. Please don't Botox your balls. I love them the way they are. Okay, so now she doesn't want them Botox.
She's game on your balls. Okay.
So she's game. The umami, I think that savory, sweet umami taste. I think that's kind of what. I don't know.
That's what it is. It's the umami.
I think it's the umami. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching Arthur Shawcross documentaries.
Why?
Do you know much about this man?
I do. I know a little bit about him. I do.
He worked at a cheese store.
I know.
I didn't realize that it was hell of a good cheese. Are you familiar with hell of a good cheese?
Sitting in my room at the moment, I have Utz potato chips.
Okay.
And it's hell of a good French onion
really?
flavored potato chips. So, yes, I know about it very well.
So, apparently he worked at this cheese factory, and I'm just mesmerized.
Great dip, by the way.
Well,
if you're a dip guy, I'm a big dip guy. Quality dip, the hell of a goods.
The hell of
a goods, quality dip.
But the Shawcross worked there, so I've been really getting into this. And Baby Hands, as a Rochesterian, knows nothing about Arthur Shawcross, which I think is that's an abomination.
One of the worst serial killers known to man.
He's just it's cool to see someone like that because you go, how can you be so cold and calculated? It's like O.J. Simpson. Like O.J. Simpson's got some new Twitter shit that I'm gonna play in a little bit. I got new O.J. shit.
Okay.
Aren't you interested in OJ shit?
Yeah. If OJ has something good, I mean, he pops in once in a while and talks some crazy stuff, but quality OJ. But he has compartmentalized the fact that he didn't gut his wife like a deer, right? So
Well,
in his mind,
well-
he's convinced himself that didn't happen.
Okay, all right. You know what? And I will, and that's a good point, Steve. The worst is when the old man balls hit the water. And as we age, I would hope that during our show we can be open and honest about that if that happens to us. If they start to droop.
I would love to have that conversation at any time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when do you think they droop? It's got to be 60, right?
Yeah,
At least
I think when you're
60.
I think when you hit your 60s, I think all
to droop.
things start to fall apart. Weeze talks about it all the time.
Yeah, but he's also, and I love him, but he's like an octogenarian.
Yeah, I know.
He's an octogenarian.
Yeah.
The man's been alive for 80 friggin' years.
I
That's
know.
a lot of fucking
He's
living.
a real Sagosaurus, I guess.
You know what I mean? So, listen, I just, look, mine are nice, taut, wrinkled. I'm proud of it.
They're right where you need them to be.
They're right where I need them to be.
Right.
The Scrotox, it is what it is.
That's it. They're stout.
O.J. Simpson. I don't know if he compartmentalizes as much as you think. I think he's starting to really die of the guilt. I see him, he's sick. He's sitting down. He doesn't have the spunk that he wants.
Looks like he just got off the golf course.
But he only plays 9 holes.
Okay. He's in his 70s. What do you want him to do, man?
Wait, I know a guy that pen palled with Shawcross on the inside, saved those letters. They somehow ended up with Bray Wyatt in Florida. Well, of course you would know somebody.
And Bray Wyatt didn't make it.
I can't wait for the ball drop. It will help wake me up in the AM. I guess that would be the only positive thing about your balls sagging. Oh, God. I wasn't anticipating that.
I didn't see that one coming.
I went
This
to...
is a shocker.
It is a shocker. I went to switch, and I forgot there's a picture of Rosie's tits.
Yeah.
Right here on...
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I got to pull up this OJ audio. Okay?
I gotta tell you.
There
are a couple of locomotives right there.
By the end of this discussion, by the end of the show, I just want a yes or no. Do I go in on buying the Rosie tits? They're $12. That's it. It is. Hold on. Let me just make sure.
My mind isn't there yet.
It's. Let me just back it out. Let me see how much this is. Okay, this is a trusted store. 68% off. They want $38 for
quite a
Rosie.
sale.
It's a lot of sale. It's $38. This picture of her cleavage in 8
but you got to select the size.
All right, so let's do this. 65A by 60. Right, let's do an extra large. Quantity 1. Let's add it to cart. Let's see how much. 80 inches by 65 inches.
An 80-inch Rosie jug?
An 80-inch Rosie O'Donnell jug. Let me go through this. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Shipping's 12 too. See, I don't like that.
Shipping's what?
Shipping's 12 fuzzles.
Oh, so you're paying double.
Yeah,
okay, so that's how they get you. Okay, all right. Well, I was trying to pull up this what is it called? This O.J. Simpson audio, and we were just hit in the face with those tits.
Yeah. That was a little shocking.
Let's see. The letters are back in Rochester. I'll try to locate them. He was such a friggin' crazy
Shawcross letters?
Yes.
Wow, I would love to read those.
Not only would I love to read them, but if you think about, God, I just can't keep looking at these. Hold on. Wait. I got this O.J. Simpson I found today. There it is. O.J. Simpson had some thoughts about the Buffalo Bills and their travel plans. He didn't really like the game.
3-2. Okay.
He didn't like how they performed. And so OJ had some feelings about the Bills. Now, okay.
Oh boy.
I just got to pause this here. Hold on. Let's just start this over.
You know his demeanor. You can just tell.
He's pissed.
When he looks. Yep. He looks. That is a scary. If that
he
man
looks like a killer. Doesn't he look like a killer?
Well, he is a killer. But if if he doesn't look like it, he is a killer.
You're right.
But if he's looking through the window at you, you're shitting your pants.
You know what? Before I start this, I can do this. Hold on. I have a O.J. Simpson talking Buffalo Bills. Make sure you're liking and sharing. This is probably the scariest picture I've seen of O.J. Simpson in a long time. and then I'll play his audio. That's scary as shit, doesn't he? And he looks. But what I'm saying is, I think he's dying from guilt. Look how much weight he's lost. He used to be bigger. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think he looks great. Honestly, physically, I think he looks pretty good.
You think he looks good?
I think he looks well-to-do. Yeah, but you could just see the fire in his eyes. Like, look, imagine you're a Goldman.
Oof,
no good.
So he says, who made the Buffalo Bills travel plans? And one of the things we used to do on the show is talk a lot about O.J. Simpson. I don't know what made us. I wonder if OJ's hits the water. 100%. OJ's got a big peg as it is. Do his boys hit the water? Absolutely. Right? Is that a yes? No? How you feel about that?
Take the squad, he gets a tickle.
I agree with you. All right. So O.J. Simpson, little pissed off about the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, Twitter world, or X world, I guess I should say. It's yours truly, and if I look tired, it's because I'm exhausted, starting with that USC game that went to almost midnight last night.
Okay.
I don't get it, Somebody said on TV that SC's defense is rated 98th in the nation. It's only 130 teams. I know they got athletes. You just got to ask yourself, why are they so bad on defense? And I've been saying it for 2 years, so I ain't going to hammer it now.
Okay.
Then I wake up to the Buffalo Bills.
Here we go.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm on the West Coast, basically.
So that means he had to get up at 6 in the morning to watch the
Buffalo. He's in Las Vegas is where he lives.
OJ's in Vegas?
Nevada, yes.
Okay, so OJ's in Vegas. He's watching the Buffalo Bills. He's really fucking pissed.
Why are they playing so bad? 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. They look like they're walking around in a daze. I said, it must be jet lag. A friend of mine calls me and pretty much says the same thing.
By the way, his friend Ron Daniels, who I will, when we get our show back and we're on a bunch of stations, have him on.
Let me tell, and I'm going to tell you, I knew that was going to be a loss for the Bills when Josh Allen came out and said, "Oh man, the jet lag. I'm so tired, dude. It's a 5-6 hour flight.
Excuse me. Guess what, dude?
It's a 6-hour flight over there. It's not like it's forever.
Guess what? Here's the thing.
It's not like it's a 12-hour flight.
Right. And not for nothing. It's you're not flying to Germany, which is an 8-hour flight,
right,
which other teams have to play. And I get you. You know who's not going to have jet lag? Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
But anyway,
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen fucking Hurts. OJ.
About the same amount of time that it took the Eagles to go to L.A. is what it took for them to go over there to London.
OJ has huge balls, and he's staying numb and he's staying high. Well, thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. OJ pissed off right now at the Buffalo Bills.
He's got a couple of big tankers.
He's got some big potatoes.
All right.
Then I hear an announcer say at halftime that they left Friday, which sent Michael Irvin through the roof. They left on Friday. Even I jump out of my bed. I said, oh my God, they left on Friday. They got to be jet lagged. That explains how they're playing.
Okay, hold on. Before I go any further, is this going to be, I heard them bitching.
This is what Bills fans do.
It is. This is what Bills fans do.
It's nothing but excuses
all
the time.
You're right.
Like I said, the Eagles went to L.A. About the same amount of time, 5-6 hours, maybe an extra hour on the end of that. What's the difference? The time is
the difference is fucking undefeated versus 500.
Like you didn't know this was on your schedule leading up to it, and you didn't prepare and rest and plan,
or don't sleep on the plane. And if you get there Friday, then guess what? You gotta rest Saturday. It drives anyway. So OJ continues. He's saying, "Who's making travel plans?" He's really getting angry. He's at a restaurant.
So I decided, well, let me check this. So I went to Siri and I found out about jet lag. It's called.
Okay, so now OJ has decided to investigate jet lag.
Right.
Okay?
And by asking Siri, Orenthal decides that he wants to get to the bottom of the Bills' problem. And
what better way than to ask Siri?
Yeah, that long 5.5 hour flight to London. Which, is...
The Eagles took across the country and whooped some ass.
Right, and by the way, Jalen Carter studied, on the entire flight, how to go over there and had 2 sacks.
Yeah.
So it's the long flight. We got to figure it out. Jet lag. Orenthal has it all figured out for us.
So he's tired. He says, "Hey, Siri, help me out here. What is jet lag? He's learning. OJ's learning. This is good.
It's jet lag, jet fatigue, deal some kind of gnosis, and it makes you be lag. It makes you not alert. It makes you tired.
So OJ is telling us that jet lag, according to Sari, is some kind of lag that makes you tired.
Yeah. Hey, how about this? Knock back a 5-hour energy and get to work. I think it's pretty simple.
Or, you fucking murderer, could you please not be teaching us what jet lag is?
Because you were awake in the middle of the night.
Right.
We know what you were doing.
Sleepy.
Oh.
And it happens after about 2 hours of flying.
Okay.
It could get worse the more you fly. Buffalo flew 5 hours.
Whoa, wait a minute. This is only 5 hours? And by the way, a 2-hour flight, that's
I've taken a longer flight to Los Angeles. You've been to LA.
I've been to LA.
That's not the easiest flight.
It's not easy, but I'm not pissing and moaning.
Right.
So now OJ, because he's old, is saying he's pissed off about jet lag. The Buffalo Bills have jet lag. Now he's telling us he asked Siri to figure out what jet lag is. And now he's upset with their travel coordinator.
By the way, with this pause, still looks like he wants to kill me and you.
He does. He looks like a murderer.
To London, 5 time zones. It's worse, judging by the Mayo Clinic, if you go and check, if you're going east. So whoever made this decision for the Bills to leave on Friday, because it says 1-2 days, maybe more, the more traveling you do. Whoever made this decision did everything they could possibly do to handicap the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, dude, wait, hold on.
So what are you going to do about it, OJ?
I want to see the scheduling department.
You're going to go knock on somebody's front door?
I want to go who's the guy from the Eagles? I want to go to Hugh Douglas's house.
I'm sure tomorrow they'll have some excuse because they know more than the Mayo Clinic. I think they should at least be fined, whoever made that decision to leave on Friday. Anyway, we got some big games coming up. I can't wait for the 49ers, Dallas Cowboys. That could be a big one.
No,
we saw how that worked out.
I did not run Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback, today because he's going against the Bills' defense, but I probably should have ran him. He looks like he's doing pretty good, but I do have ETN, and he looks like he's having a decent game, too. Hey, good luck to you. Take care.
ETN.
Okay. He is so in fucking La La Land sometimes.
What is he on right there?
Let me
ask you. When you look at those, I don't think it's just Bud Light.
Okay, here's the thing.
He's on something.
I'm looking at him. He's an NFL player. He's committed murder. He's got to live with that every night.
Right. There's no way that
he's taking some for anxiety. I got to assume it's Xanax.
I'm sure he's Xanax. 110%. He spent a lot of time in prison, so he's got to be there.
Got to be on Xanax. I also see that his big hands. Obviously, they're hurt from the stabbing and from playing.
Really? I got to tell you, I think his nails look good.
He's got beautiful cuticles, but I'm telling you, you asked me what I think he's on. This is pain. He's got very small pupils. I see some painkillers.
Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 15 milligram oxycodone instant release.
I agree. Yeah. So, he doesn't like to waste time.
So I'm gonna go Perk 15s, Xanax. I think he's got a little fentanyl lollipop for breakthrough pain.
Are you sure?
I got to tell you, he either looks like he's going to kill you or he looks like he's in a great mood. And then he makes these videos, and his video was, who made the Buffalo Bills travel plans? They should be fired.
So his doctor knows I have to keep Orenthal on a regiment of things.
A pill cocktail, a huge...
that keep him from, pulling out a butcher knife.
Let me ask you something. If you were a doctor... what else do you go to? A vet, a dermatologist, whatever. And you were OJ's, wouldn't you be fucking deathly afraid? Like, wouldn't you be terrified?
I think you're probably spot on with this. And
he gets whatever he wants.
And I think that I would just throw him on whatever, even if it's a trial of something, I want him on it. And that's it.
Right. Whatever. If OJ comes in and says, I want fentanyl lollies, you give it to him. You don't fight it.
Yeah.
If he says, I want my dog's medicine, you don't fight it.
How many licks does it take? Don't worry about it, OJ. Here's a fentanyl lolly for you.
There's a fentanyl lolly. And as I do have some special audio, and I appreciate, Kim and
what up,
Steph
Kim?
for the stars. Thank you very much. I did want to talk about our friends, Upstate Pro Wrestling, though, Jeff. They are going to be at the 5th Brawl at the Mall.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Grease Ridge Mall is where they're going to be at. It's kind of awesome where they have it all set up.
Yep.
And, when I talked to our buddy Mikey Champion, who is, a great friend, me and him, literally, I think, speak more just about professional wrestling back and forth on a text message than me and you probably talk.
Which is crazy.
So we go back and forth about.
I'm jealous.
All kinds of wrestling stuff. But he came to me and he said, "Look, here's what I want to do. I want to work with you guys, PCHO. I want to put something together where we're going to do a 50-50, and a portion of it is going to, be donated to PCHO. And I think it's something that's pretty awesome that the community comes together." And we make it happen.
Because we're 2 days away from World Homelessness Day. So I definitely think if you guys aren't doing anything, check out this Brawl at the Mall. It's number 5. It's going to be awesome. And listen to my man, INF. INF. All right, check it out. Because there's going to be a lot of great shit, including some charitable work. So shout out to them.
For over 20 years, the revolutionary force of sports entertainment in Rochester, Upstate Pro Wrestling presents Brawl at the Mall 5. Friday the 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time at Grease Ridge Mall Center Court. $20 limited tickets for seats on sale. Witness 100% grade A hand-to-hand and feet-to-body combat of some of the great and up-and-coming wrestlers in the Upstate area. Be there or be a shape with 490-degree angles in all equal sides. I should have said square. Get your tickets and more at upstateprowrestling.com or try your luck getting tickets when you get there. Friday, October 13th, 5 p.m. Grease Ridge Mall, Center Court, Upstate Pro Wrestling. We are Upstate. Upstateprowrestling.com.
I do want to say, definitely check them out.
That made me want to wrestle right now.
Didn't it make you want to wrestle?
And I can't move very well, but I would give it a shot.
Shout out to Salvatore, by the way, our friend from DePisa Subs. Just got over being sick. I was at the doctor, but Salvatore, they have the best subs. Sponsored the Wii Show. We'd love to, get you back on. We have.
We keep your menu.
We keep your
very
menu
close.
Very close by.
All right.
But we really want to try the chicken French sub, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
The chicken French is a dance.
It is a dance.
And, I've had it at a couple of places, and it's,
But it's a sub, though. Like, I feel it's a hoagie. It's something different.
Right.
So, I think Baby Hands wants to try that, so I might go in because it's on Friday. That's their sub of the day on Friday, so I might check that out. But, what year? I just want to make sure that I have this right. Okay, all right. There was a couple of really cheesy things that I wanted to kind of really give to you today. I thought that you really were you weren't in a good mood yesterday. I really think that you didn't enjoy my original comedy yesterday. What's up, Jimmy Croft? And I thought
I'm getting older. I can tend to have my days. I'm allowed to have my days.
You're allowed to have your days, but what you're not allowed to do is when I spend the amount of time that I do perusing through this original comedy.
Yeah, what you do is you log into a website and press the play button. So that's just about it. There's not much to it. You think you're silly, you think you're funny. And there's days where the original comedy, some of it's a little silly, and I might get a giggle. Yesterday,
you
fisted.
You felt fisted.
Right.
Okay, so before I get to the original comedy, I have one little audio clip. It's short. I'm a big KFC guy. You turned me on to the $20 fill-up pack thing, right? Whatever.
The $20 fill-up box is
it's a gem.
It's a goddamn gem.
It's a gift.
$20, you get it all. I mean, everything's in there. You don't need anything else.
Well, apparently, there was a screw found in said KFC box.
Last time I went, by the way, before you go, they totally forgot the chicken nugs. I had to go back in.
Get the fuck out of
here. They denugged me.
Can I tell you something? And I will say this. Is it the one on University?
Yes.
I have been short nugged, denugged, debiscuited.
Really?
I'm telling, and this is just. I'm not saying all KFCs are this way.
And I was wrong sauced.
Are you? So, do you think? Just throwing it out there. They're also pimping the coupon books. They're so focused on pimping the coupon books at the KFC. I don't think they listen to our orders.
Look,
at least at this
isn't
one.
the app the game? That's where we're playing it, right? I thought you would think that makes life easy when you app it and you go.
Well, you would, but then here's the thing: I've had nothing but positive interaction with that manager, but the amount of times I've had to go in and speak to the fucking manager is unacceptable.
See, last time,
so you got the $20 box, and they gave you. You're supposed to get 12 goddamn nugs. You got denugged.
There was no nugs.
Wow.
And look, here's the thing. And I'm not one to always go in and make the confront, right?
Yes.
It's not my thing.
You're not a confront.
I'm not a confronter.
I know.
I'll do it when it's necessary, right?
Yep,
when I
you're
have
right.
to. I'm sure you've heard me do it once in a while if I need to.
Yes, of course.
This time I had to make the confront.
So, okay, well, I will tell you, and this is just me. I love KFC. I love their bowls.
Me too.
Do you like the bowls?
I am a huge bowl guy. The spicy bowl. In Traverse City.
Oh, they were the fucking best.
That was like one of our favorite, I think, whenever we got done work, when we were working at Traverse City, we just went to the one.
Yep.
We got our spicy bowls. We went home, ran around with Teddy.
They gave us the cookies.
You got it. Yep.
I will say this, though. They've stopped giving out the Colonel cookie, and I feel...
Well, it's because they're a disgusting piece of garbage.
What's a disgusting piece of garbage?
Those cookies?
The KFC cookies that we used to get in Traverse City, the one-wrapped cookies.
They were gross then, and they're gross now, and they should stop giving them away.
Daddy Jeff says, you eat that, Popeye's chicken is better. Oh, thank you. Stars for spicy bowls. Olive Garden rules. Joanne says they have the best pot pie.
For spicy bowls? Okay.
Can I say this? You can't find a spicy bowl at every KFC because they've replaced it.
I know.
They've replaced it with the spicy breaded wing. I had no idea that there was a bone in it.
Go to the one by the airport. They do the bowls.
The spice? Off of 390, like by the airport?
Just by the airport, yeah. There's one by the airport. They do the bowls.
The spice? Because the one that we go to, the one that's right up there, they don't... Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know that. Now, Jeff is a gift for me, so did you want to gift me now, or did you want to gift me after the montage?
Why don't you ruin everybody's night?
Okay.
Play your crappy montage. And then, as you know, I've been going through the closet.
You have?
Just kind of cleaning some stuff out.
Okay.
Figuring out, what I can donate, all kinds of cool things.
As we begin to think about embarking on our new journey.
Our new journey.
Yeah.
Our new journey comes. I want to be kind of a step ahead of it. I want to make sure that I get rid of a lot of crap, and I'm kind of set prepared. So that's going to be, my work in the next couple of weeks here. But I found something. There's a couple goofy gifts over here that you see.
Yeah, and you know what?
And these are from our time in Detroit.
I will say this. I mean, these are. We have a Fox Sports Detroit Andre Drummond bobblehead.
Right.
And that's one.
What a failure he was.
We have a Liam Payne from One Direction mini man figure. I was going to give Jeff a Blue Chew, but Baby Hands ruined that. If you want to hear that story, you can rewind. And of course, we have Cooking for Dummies. I like this. I think this is good. This is good stuff. I thought, wow, I got 4 gifts. This is really nice of you. But this is not, I guess, the and again, if you are in on this Andre Drummond bobblehead.
Yeah. If you want that, I'll tell you. Come up with a Buffalo nickel. We'll get that to you. Andre Drummond bobblehead if you want it, if you're a big Pistons fan.
And by the way, you found my license plate renewal notice.
I did.
So what's up, Sue? Now, Jeff, you were going through the closet. So so you want me to montage, and then you're going to give me the gift?
Montage, and I think we close the pumpy out with a beautiful gift. Okay.
All right, because I get it. You really fucking hate. So then that's fine. I have 2 montages, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Would you like the song parody first? Okay.
Yes.
Or you want song parody?
Yeah, come in
first?
hot.
You want them to come in hot. Okay,
hot.
so as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Sue. Appreciate that for the stars. As you all know, Amazon deal days are today and tomorrow. And just in case you try to sneak some online shopping during your work day, your boss is going to find out.
Wish I could afford it. Waiting for the unemployment, but I guess there was a holiday.
I was just going to ask you that. There was a holiday. You didn't get it either.
What do they call it? What's the
Columbus Day?
Indigenous Peoples Day?
Indigenous Peoples Day. Right. Whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I get it. It's okay.
Okay, but you know what? What if bills are due on a Tuesday?
Then you're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. All right. So anyway, it's Amazon deal days. They're today and tomorrow. And if you, ladies and gentlemen, listening to this radio broadcast are trying to sneak some online shopping into your workday, you might just get caught. And we have a silly song to remind you
hit the goddamn
of all the things that you will that will happen to you if you try to sneak at work.
Shopping all day long. I'm at work, just passing time now. New shoes, too bad I cannot order booze. Another big deal day, I'm spending all my pay because my boss is walking over to me. I've got to order now on Amazon. Amazon.
I'm sure Van Halen is so proud of
Well, wait a minute. Look at all these laughs coming through.
Oh,
what a great song parody.
It's because you guys get this shit on the radio here all the time, huh?
Listen, I mean,
All right.
Now, the final one, okay, is quality original comedy. Domino's. They're giving away free emergency pizza.
Now let me ask you about Domino's. You see the commercials.
Yep.
You know it's half off.
Mm-hmm.
You always think to yourself that you want to pull the trigger on Domino's, right? But
I'm 50-50 on it.
But you do it, and it's never good every time you do it.
Do you know what it is?
Why? Why is it like you see it and you're tempted, and then it's just when you get it, it's like it's disappointment. Yes.
Here's why. Do you remember Little Caesars before? And I don't know, if they were in Jersey.
They were.
Okay, Little Caesars in like the early 90s and how it just sucked.
Well, here's the thing.
Right?
And I find that to be wrong.
What?
See, in the late 80s, and anybody that's, watching this that remembers this, do you remember when Little Caesars would have the crumbly bottom on the bottom of the pizza?
Are you talking about the sand?
Yes.
Or what do you mean
Yes, that's
the sand?
That's basically what, I don't know what they did with it, but that's what the pizza was in Jersey.
So wait. You're saying it had like the flour shit on the bottom, so when you picked it up, it had like crumbliness?
Right, and it had a little
sand.
crunch. Right, so they, and obviously, where we're from, pizza's like God.
Yeah.
So, it didn't work out. There's a lot more local places that do better.
For sure.
So Little Caesars had to, they were done. So I remember having Little Caesars in Jersey, but that's what I remember the most about it.
Well, they came back and they reinvigorated themselves. Domino's, true story. And I got to tell you, I don't say a lot of things taste like the butthole. Domino's used to taste like butthole. As a matter of fact, 8th birthday, Boys and Girls Club. I distinctly remember the first time I tasted butthole because it was the Domino's. And it was it wasn't cooked.
Look,
the cheese was bland. It was flaccid. It just sucked.
There was no better time in life, Rizzo, than going to Pizza Hut on a Friday with your family. And you had...
When you lied about Book It?
And you lied about Book It. I didn't read a goddamn thing.
Me neither.
You lied about Book It.
I still can't read.
Right. So you go, and you would just show up there, and that pizza would come out piping hot. And when we were in Traverse City, they had one that did the same thing there in Michigan, where you would go sit down. They'd bring the pumpy out. Remember the waiter or waitress? The waiter or waitress would give you the thing.
Yes. And
first slice on them.
Another reason why we should have never left Traverse City.
Never.
And you know what? Maybe if we can work out this deal where we're on a bunch of stations, maybe I'll just go the fuck back.
Yeah, good call.
Would you go back there?
I'd have to really, yeah, I would. I'd really think about it, or at least have a place there in Traverse City where I could go. But I do have friends there that have a little spot.
It's funny. I mean, of all the places, like, and I don't mean this, like, you know, I think I loved Michigan as like a state. I liked Michigan. Florida's too hot for me. I know you probably had a little more fun in Florida when you were younger, but like Michigan as a state for me was good. I would never come I would never come back here.
Florida for me, you got to understand. It's like that's my mid-20s.
Van Natter wants us back. A lot of people want us back.
Yeah, Florida's like you got to realize by the time I got to about 31, 32, my body hurt. And it was just like this is too much down here. Like these people party like way too much. It was cool when I got there. I was 24. You know, by the time I got to like 32, 33, it was like, all right.
I don't think we should have. I mean, Florida, again, that's the thing. Unless you're going to retire there or you're going to go to the villages and have a lot of old people sex, there's really nothing for you to do. You got to be hot and 20, or you got to be old and flabby. I don't think there's shit to do if you're 40. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
What I mean?
Yeah, it's like I'm not going to go to beach bars.
Right.
I'm not going to, like, go out and have Sunday fun day.
Right.
You know, so what do you do there? I don't know.
I don't know, but, you know, listen, who knows? You never know, Van Natter. We might come back, because I've always said this, as like when I'm an old man, like how people snowbird, I would get a house in Traverse City and, like, you know, I don't know, like maybe one in Philly. And I would go between the two. I love it there. I loved it there. I miss it so much.
Look, there was nothing like you know, being in Traverse City in the summertime when everybody showed up. There was nothing like going to my family fair.
Oh, the family fair. What was that road? We lived on Center Street, and then we would take it straight
Your address
up.
is right there.
Right, 1005 Center Street. Right. So we would take it right up, and we would go to that
left,
family fair. Yeah, you make a left, and it'd be right there.
Yep.
But you're right. There was a family fair. They had a Dunkin'. They had the Great Wolf Lodge.
Yep.
And we've lived and been in a lot of places. This job has brought us a lot of amazing people,
which is
and
cool.
we love all of you. And
tired of moving, by the way.
So. This is it for us. This is the last one.
This is it. Final ride.
This is the final fucking ride.
I told you that.
But I bet you, and this is true, the Cherry Fest, when it was Nelly
and Chingy.
Mm-hmm.
And Montel Jordan.
We sold out. I'm telling you, like, we are the digital influencer of the year for iHeart. This is documented that our show, right, sold out 50,000. They made $150,000 in beer in 2 hours. Okay, sold out that concert. It was standing room only. You couldn't get there. And when we walked on stage, the people went fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool experience, and you know, a lot of that was because you know, we went from town to town to town.
Yeah, and from Boyne and everything.
And in that area, when you get up to northern Michigan and stuff, it's not like something is 20 minutes away. Every town is 45 minutes, an hour 15, and we spent a lot of time traveling and meeting everybody. So
yeah, a winter home on North Clinton, not a fucking chance.
Yeah,
absolutely not. Absolutely, with the salad bar, Pizza Hut, unlimited lunch.
Great. The best salad bar is the Ruby too, and there's just no doubt about it.
Speaking of, in Traverse City. You fucking got that place shut down, and that is absolutely his fault.
The brown croutons, there's nothing better. Everybody watching this right now knows it. The Ruby Toe is the best friggin' goddamn salad bar on God's green earth. There's not even anything that's matched to it. It's the best.
You know what? I'm going to throw one at you. I'm going to throw an under-the-radar one at you. Bennigan's Perkins.
No.
You haven't even... Bennigan's Perkins. Think about it.
I know, I've been.
Okay, you're telling me that Ruby Tuesday salad bar is better than Bennigan's and Perkins?
When I used to prank call Keyshawn Johnson, he thought that I was a worker at Bennigan's in Tampa. So that was the game that was played with him. But no, it's there's nothing better. There used to be in Tampa I used to go to, and it wasn't bad, but they used to have like a salad buffet. They were down in Florida. You might have had one in St. Augustine over there. But they would have it was a salad buffet, They'd have soups,
seasonal
seasonal soups.
What? Yeah, Salad Works was it?
Salad
Salad
no,
Works,
it wasn't
right?
Salad Works. It wasn't
No.
Salad Works. I forget what it is, but it was the salad, basically the salad buffet. So it was just a salad buffet, but they would have seasonal soups, and I know that you enjoy seasonal soups.
You know what, dude? I'm so fucking pissed off. I have this. I hate seasonal soups. I just want fucking chicken noodles. It's the only soup I'm gonna eat. So before Jeff gives me my gift, when we end this show, Domino's is giving away free emergency pizza for people who find themselves in a bad situation. Great marketing. You got a flat tire, you call Domino's. They give you a free pizza, right? Okay, maybe you got burned for dinner, whatever. Looks like, Jeff, the local emergency services in your town, that's right here in Rochester or Traverse City or Detroit or Philadelphia, are also trying their hand at this whole emergency pizza thing.
Just hit play. Let's go. All right.
I was trying to set it up.
It's a big sell. Hit play. Come on.
911, what's your emergency?
My house is on fire.
Uh-oh.
Everyone is out, but it might be spreading to my neighbor's house right now.
All right, sir, calm down. What's your address?
22 Hollenbeck Street.
Okay, we'll be sending an emergency pizza ASAP.
No, what? A pizza? No, my house is on fire.
Yes, and what toppings you want on that?
Well, this is ridiculous. But pepperoni, I guess.
Stay calm, sir. Order's on the way.
Ooh, might as well add some of those bread twists too.
Might as well. I'll put that on the order for you. Help is on the way, sir.
Do you know why I played that one?
First off,
Do you know why I played that one?
pepperoni not funny. Should have went with sausage.
Do you know why I played that one?
Why did goofball over there make that one?
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the mind behind half of the shows at that radio station. That is what is thought as funny and creative. So just so you know, this person gets paid. We call him the Thumb. Gets paid to go, what's going on in the headlines? And what they come up with. This is how untalented and unfunny this person is. That this is what they came up with.
911, what's your emergency?
My house is on fire. Everyone is out, but it might be spreading to my neighbor's house right now.
All right, sir, calm down. What's your address?
22 Hollenbeck Street.
Okay, we'll be sending
I know
an
you'll
emergency
recognize
pizza
his voice.
ASAP.
No, what? A pizza? No, my house is on fire.
Yes, and what toppings you want on that?
Well, this is ridiculous. But pepperoni, I guess.
Stay calm, sir. Order's on the way.
Ooh, might as well add some of those bread twists too.
Might as well. I'll put that on the order for you. Help is on the way, sir.